Oh no, Robo.
And we're back, everybody. Gods will be watching, chapter 4. Let's do this all over again. This chapter, getting a little bit crazy. I spent a lot of time on this chapter. I think I've said that about every single chapter. I've probably spent double the amount of time on each chapter after the next. This one has given me a lot of problems, but I have gotten through it several times, and when you get through it, you really feel like you've accomplished something. And I'll tell you what's given me the most problem. This little guy right here, the old doctor, he's a troublemaker. So in this walkthrough originally, and let me go ahead and tell you guys, I've attempted to record this twice. My main focus and goal was to get through this with everyone not dead and or they have not ran away. Well, it's been a failure every time. I've yet to get through this on the hard mode with everybody sticking around. I got to the last day one time and I lost almost everybody. I did another one where I got everybody through, but the old doctor, little poopy pants over here, who should probably be wearing a diaper, would always run away. He is a pain in the ass. Excuse my language. So what we're going to do this time around is I've changed up my strategy, and we're going to try and get through this and not give a crap about the doctor, because I think that is going to significantly increase our chances to get through it without being super stressed out. So first couple things you want to do: add wood, start the fire. You've got 4 moves, 4 days where the fire will stay lit, including the first day. So on the 4th day, instead of having to use 2 moves, which would be putting wood on and shooting it again, you just put wood on the 4th day. Now, since we're going to get rid of the old doctor here, one thing we want to make sure we do is get him to make some antidotes before he leaves us. So your main focus with him will be getting him to create some medicine for you. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to get some wood, because we need to cook some meat to have good hearty meals at the end of the day. So cook up some meat. We're not going to focus on the radio right away. You've only got 5 moves a day, because these people are... Well, they explain it. It's because you only have a certain amount of time of light to do things, so it makes sense that they only have a certain number of things that they can do. We got lucky and we made 4 delicious meals. Let's go ahead and get the doctor. Actually, if we talk to him right now, it might be better. But I'm going to go ahead and get him to start the antidotes. As long as we have like 3 antidotes from him, then we're good to go as far as he's concerned. Now, the reason why we feed cooked meat, and we're not going to feed cooked meat to Marvin. Actually, we're going to feed 1 raw meat to Marvin, and he doesn't have to eat all the time. But the reason why we feed cooked meat is because, and the doctor is gonna get nothing, I don't even care, but the reason why we feed cooked meat is because it doesn't take away the morale points when you feed the cooked meat. And right now we're gonna do nothing for anybody. The only person with a night shift is gonna be Jack later on. But if you feed uncooked meat, it's -4 morale points. If you don't feed anything, it's -5 morale points. So get this dude to prepare some medicine again. We do not care where his morale is. It's probably significantly down now. We do want to talk to Sarah. And we want to talk to Donald. And we want Jack to make some spears. And we want to be sure we cook our meat. This usually takes me about 30 minutes to do this chapter, guys. So I'm also hoping that not worrying about Mr. Doctor over there is going to significantly decrease the amount of time that's going to take to continue forward. Now Marvin does not need anything for a while. He is not the priority, which, you know, in this situation in real life, if you put yourself in these guys' shoes, as much as I love Marvin and as much as I would love my own dog, they would not be on my priorities list. Everyone staying alive and making it through would be on my priorities list. But he can actually get through without eating for 3, 4, 5 days. I've never ever had him die or run away, so I don't think he's a huge factor in this particular chapter. Now we want to get Jack hunting with the spears. And the reason why we're going to use the spears is because we want to save our ammo. I've gotten through this level and not used any ammo before, actually, other than the one shot. We have 3 meals, which is 1, 2, 3, which is good. We can actually skip. The doctor will be leaving us, so let's... No! Oh my gosh, why did I do that? That was accidental. That was extremely accidental. Well, what do you know? That's interesting. Let's talk to Donald. Man, that's weird. I did not mean to kill him. I swear to you guys, I did not mean to kill him. I just wanted him to run away like he usually does. It's justice. It is justice. Let's see where everybody's at again. As you can maybe tell, that's kind of thrown me off a little bit from the strategy that I had going through my head. So let's start working on this radio. We got plenty of food, so we're good there. We might as well focus on the radio now. I don't have to worry about the doctor, though. I mean, wow, I didn't mean to kill him, but some of the stress has actually already been relieved because he's been a real pain in the ass. Like I said before, he should probably be wearing a diaper over there because he is the biggest baby. He's a crybaby. All he does over there, his morale continuously goes down. It'll go down by like 1, 2, 3 points sometimes, and like I'll have no idea why, so I'll have to keep talking to him. And I don't use the pep talks because they take 3 moves already, and sometimes they'll boost certain players' morale or certain characters' morale, and sometimes it won't do anything. Now we need to make sure this is the 4th day. We got to add wood. We got to cook some meals. We're going to check the morale. There's another achievement where if you like complete the radio in less than a week or something, you get the achievement or the challenge. You complete the challenge. I've yet to do that. We want to cook. I'm not going to make any more mistakes on clicking things. We do need to also get some wood too. We got to make sure we continue to get wood. Let's see where everybody is at morale-wise. Everybody looks okay. We probably ought to talk to Jack, though. And then he's got to start building up a supply of spears, because we're going to need a lot of spears when the predators come. And you'll know when the predators come, because the day before, they'll actually give you a warning by making a whole bunch of noise. Whooping and hollering. Whooping, hollering. Alright, so Marvin could probably use a little bit of meat now. He's good with raw meat. I think he likes it. He's like a pit bull. Although pit bulls get They get pretty mean if you actually feed them raw meat, I think. I'm no dog expert, though. Good on food. We need to cook and check the morale. Everybody is good morale-wise. We got 3 antidotes. Sarah's good. Nobody is sick. Marvin needs to be pet because he's a good boy. We need to make spears, and we need to fix this radio. So I'm going to actually focus on the radio right now. And spears, that's what I'll focus on. So we have 23 days left. I wonder if I could complete this radio. Now that I've gotten rid of this doctor guy, I wonder if I could complete the radio in less than a week. I don't think I've focused enough of my time on it yet. Marvin's good with nothing for a little while. Everybody else gets a cooked meal. And Jack can go on the hunt for us. So a lot of the rest of this video is probably going to be fairly repetitive. There's our warning. Actually, right when I say repetitive, things are about to change up. There's our warning. That means that we are going to encounter some predators. So we want to make plenty of spears. That way we don't have to use any of our bullets. We got 9 spears. That's more than enough. Let's be sure we're cooking. And we all... Oh, okay. We need to get wood. Then we can cook. We also need to check the morale, because the morale's going to go down for everybody when we get attacked. Couple of moves. So like I said, focus on morale. So we want to get at least Sarah and Donald up. And actually we probably ought to get Donald up twice. So that's what I'll do. We're doing okay so far. There's no way I'll get that radio in less than a week though. I didn't focus enough of my time on it. Since we're about to be attacked, let's feed Marvin. And also, since we're about to be attacked, we're not going to send the soldier out. We're going to keep him at camp. I don't know if there's any repercussion for not doing this, but this is what I've done from the get-go. Because I guess I think logically about it, like, we'd want him in the camp protecting rather than out and about searching for food. Alright, so we lost all our spears. We got to add wood. Check our morale. 586. We need to be sure we probably talk to everybody. And we probably need a cook too. And the purpose of talking to people is because their morale, I think, continuously goes down unless you talk to them. So it kind of keeps them from getting more nervous or more scared later on down the line each day. Sergeant Burden's a beast, by the way. He never seems to eat anything, ever. Now we need to make some more spears. And now we can again start to focus on repairing the radio. And Sarah needs to be cured. That's an extra, that's use of an antidote right there, and a move. And we're good on the food, but we should stay good on the food, so let's just use this to cook. The meals can be random. Sometimes he'll cook 3, sometimes he'll cook 4, and if you're really lucky, sometimes he'll cook 5. But most of the time it either lands on 4 or 3. And 3 can be pretty unlucky sometimes, because you'll find yourself, because of the randomness of the chapter, at times you'll find yourself in a situation where you need like one extra like good cooked meal and you won't have it because good old Jack will be epically failing over there as far as like getting food and stuff is concerned. Sarah needs to be talked to again. So does Donald. Donald also needs to oh no! Woo! Oh my gosh, I almost clicked kill right there. There should be like a second, are you sure you want to kill this person option. What do I want to do here? 40%, so I probably should keep repairing this radio. I think when you get the radio completely repaired, the morale goes up again. So that's kind of like a double whammy, getting that thing repaired. Marvin's okay with nothing. We will feed him next time, though, and everybody else gets cooked meat. Jack needs to pull through and get a whole bunch of meat for me. 3 rations, lost a spear, that's okay. We need to add wood. You can make more spears. Check morale. Everybody's great. Repair this radio, Donald, because you're awesome. We also need a cook. You need to get wood first before we can cook, though. I guess we could have done that instead of the spears. Cooking is extremely important. That's like my main focus most of the time, is just making sure that we have enough cooked food to go on to the next night. Marvin gets a little bit of meat this time. This chapter is a serious struggle, though, especially on this original difficulty, which is like the hard difficulty. We'll be attacked again by the animals. The animals usually attack twice. Right now we can kind of focus on the radio, though. Once the radio is complete, we'll have a lot more options. Because then our only focus really is just keeping this fire going and the morale and the food. And the spears. Well, there's a lot. There really is a lot to this level, but this was the original level, and I think this is probably me repeating myself, but this is what got me interested in this game, so I'm glad they spent a little bit more time on it. These additional mechanics really do make a huge difference in the way that this level plays out, and I think they did a good job adding what really adds to it, but not taking away anything that keeps it kind of true to the original feel of it. I never made it through. Maybe I'll go back and play it to try and make it through the demo after I've completed this level, but what do we want to do here? 65. Let's get this to 70. Yeah, maybe I'll go back and try and play it and try and beat it. It was really challenging. I can't remember all the differences either. I don't think you had to ration food, nor do I think you had to like cook or not. I think you did have to cook. Well, maybe you didn't have to cook. I'm very, very curious as to what the differences are now. You didn't have to shoot the fire to get it going. I do know that. You could just light the fire. You didn't have this extra option at night. Nobody could be given a night job. Nor did you have to ration your food. I think it just automatically rationed your food for you. Alright. So we are getting to a point where we need food. This radio's getting real close, people. I actually want to complete the radio before we get attacked again. So we're good for food. We've got spears. Focus on the radio. We've only got one log. We're gonna need logs. We're gonna need logs like whoa. So get some wood. Get some wood. Get some wood. Repair the radio. I've got a horrible attempt, obviously, at trying to do some type of accent. I did a timeline for one of the previous chapters, and it worked out really well. The torture scene timeline. Now, I didn't get my most successful playthrough on video, which was where I made it all the way through and both Burden and Jack survived. But I made a timeline, and that's what I tried to follow for all of them, and they really worked. But I made a timeline for this chapter, and man, it's just so different each time you play that you can't do it. So I jotted down a whole bunch of notes that really helped, but the timeline it kind of throw me off because you have to adjust depending on what's happened. Like sometimes the predators will come and morale will go way low. Sometimes Jack won't get any food. I played one time and Jack went like 5 or 6 times in a row without getting food. It was crazy. Everybody's morale is good. We do need to do some successful hunting, Jack. You're going to have to pull through us, buddy. Pull through us. Pull through for us. I'm mixing up my words. Alright, so we are going to complete this radio soon. Going to give Marvin some raw meat and give everybody else cooked meat. We're doing good on that front. Jack needs to pull through on the hunt, the night hunt. He's on the night watch. 10 days left. He failed. Great. We only need one more to repair the thing. So this is what I'm going to do. He's going to hunt with the spear. We are going to focus, since we only need one more move to get this complete. I want to complete it right after we get attacked the second time. So make sure we got a lot of spears. I gotta cook some of this stuff. 9 spears is more than enough. 5 meals will get us through tonight. Focus on morale and keep it high. Keep morale high, and that way when the predators come in, we can fend them off with the spears. Morale's high, but it'll go low because we get attacked. Then we'll complete the radio, and that will actually boost morale. Marvin gets nothing. Everybody else gets a cooked meal. Hopefully Jack will pull through on the hunt tonight with the spears. He'll probably lose one. That's okay. Alrighty, so we're about to be attacked a second time. We've got plenty of rations of food we can cook. Let's check our morale again. 999. Cook this up. Talk to the doc. Talk to Sarah. Talk to Jack. And then get some wood. So we're good to go. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be a success. I'm glad I got rid of this doctor though. You just don't understand how much easier this is without the doctor in play. He's such a pain. I mean, I feel like I'm possibly gonna cut this playthrough down by about 10 minutes too, just because he's not in the party. Marvin gets food. Everybody else gets a cooked meal before the big battle. I want to see these creatures that are attacking though. Jack stays in camp. Somebody comment below if Jack staying in camp doesn't matter when you get attacked. I don't feel like I have the patience to even worry about it. Morale, like I said, went down, but not a lot. So we need to make sure we add wood here. We can finish the radio. Wow. Finish the radio with like over a week left. That's awesome. Look how everybody jumped up. 10, 11, 11. That's awesome. Now we got to get Jack making spears and hunting. Because that's our main focus now, people. We've survived 2 attacks. I do not think there's a third one, but just in case, we'll be sure we've got enough spears. So I'll go ahead. I should get some more food first. Oh, I need to cook. Don't forget to cook, people. I wonder if I could do a pep talk now that I've got some extra moves. Maybe that would be a good idea. I'm going to try and speed this up as much as I can. But it's just important that you check everything. Now, see, Jack's starting to fail. Of course. He's failing a lot. Look at this. Fail, fail, fail. I think it's because it's getting down to the wire, maybe. Maybe the developers programmed it to where he starts to fail a lot more as you progress through this chapter. We're gonna make it. Oh, we got one more move. Well, he might as well get some more food if he can. So while we got some time, I'll just start to kind of... Maybe I should have done this in the beginning, but I'll start to kind of tell you some of the notes that I had written down. The first one is the most obvious. Do not ever forget to have this campfire lit. That is instant death for everyone. What else? The second one was that Jack can cook anywhere from 3 to 5 meals, and that is completely random. The next one is, and I said this before actually, it takes 20 moves to... Alright, so we need to get wood, and we need to cook, and we also need to make some spears for Jack. But it takes 20 moves for Donald to repair the radio. If Donald dies, it's going to take more moves because Brandon does 1% less than Donald does on repairs. What's the next thing? You get -4 morale points after feeding any characters raw meat, and you get -5 points for feeding characters nothing. We got enough food. Make some spears. Check morale. Everybody's good, man. Just keep on hunting for us, Jack. You might as well just stay out there. Couple more things that I said. Is that the pep talk takes half of a day. So half of a day is 2.5, but they round that up, so it's technically 3 moves. Which, like I said before, it's kind of a waste because a pep talk only affects certain characters, so you really have to use 6 moves to do multiple pep talks so that you can hit each character. Like, you know, sometimes a pep talk will affect Sarah and Jack, for example. Well, that means that you've pretty much left out Donald and the doctor. So you have to do another pep talk to get them in the bunch too. So that's 6 moves when you add it all up. That's a lot of moves. You could just use that to do 6 different points to people. You know, because every time you talk to someone, not only does it stop their morale from going down, but it adds an additional point. I should have said that much earlier in this walkthrough, but I didn't. Be sure we cook. I'll show you though right now, so for future reference. So let's take a look at Donald, or let's say Jack. He's at 11 out of 25. If we talk to him, and then we check his morale, it's gone up 1 point to 12. So you can just distribute those 6 or 9 or whatever many points to the particular characters that are getting nervous. That is, in my opinion, very helpful, the whole pep talk thing, because I spent a lot of times, because of what Sarah was saying in the beginning of the chapter, I spent a lot of time focusing on pep talks, and I actually failed a good bit because they were just so time consuming. So time consuming, took up a lot of moves that I really needed to focus on other things like cooking meat and getting food. And then there were several times when I kind of let the radio go too far on the back burner, and it was just, you know, let's see, what do we need to do? I let it go on the back burner, and then I didn't complete the freaking thing. I was like 5% away from completing the dang thing. Morale's probably pretty good. Yeah, morale's great. food's pretty good too. We can have him cook. We can have him make some spears just in case he needs some more. Everybody on the morale side is looking really good. Maybe I ought to just have a pep talk just for the heck of it. Spears is 4. Good. Get some wood. And talk to some people just for the heck of it. How many days do we have left? 3 days, I think. Yeah. I'm feeding Marvin a lot more now that we got some extra food lying around. And Jack's actually catching stuff. Alright, everybody. We're getting close. Let's get him to hunt with some spears. Let's do some talking. 2 rations. Let's cook. So we hunted, we cooked. We've actually got 3 moves. We could do a pep talk. Let's just do it. Let's do a pep talk. Saving the world. That sounds like a pretty good one to me. Or maybe teamwork. I like saving the world though, especially this close to ending this chapter finally. Although I'm going to click through it as fast as I can. Raw meat, cooked meal, cooked meal, cooked meal. Saving the world. Yeah. Let's just see what these people say, though. Yes, sir. Never been a fan of duty and honor, but yeah, she probably didn't get affected by that. Wow, I feel important now. He probably did get affected. Let's see what it did. I should have checked morale before and after. What if we get attacked the last day and all die? God, that would be horrible. He got 3 food. We got plenty of meals. Nobody's sick. Morale went significantly up for everybody, actually. That's awesome. I can actually start to talk to Jack. Get his morale up to 25. Pet Marvin, that's always good to do. He doesn't need to do anything else. I think we're good. I think we are good. This is the last day. Let's check the morale one more time. Oh my gosh, this feels good to not have to worry about the... Usually the doctor would have ran away a long time ago. And wasted a whole bunch of points. I didn't mean to shoot him, but dang. I'm really just trying to waste all these points now, because we're about to get picked up. Yay! Everybody but the doctor. He didn't deserve to make it. Everybody gets cooked meat, even Marvin, for being so good and helpful. And you don't need to do anything. Yay! Ugh, the relief. the relief that you feel when you finally make it through a chapter. Although not as successful as I would have liked it to be, I would have liked the doctor to make it, I'm still happy just because I got through it again. And honestly, getting rid of the doctor in the beginning is awesome. I would highly recommend getting rid of the doctor very early, but make sure you get some antidotes before you do that. If you liked this video, click the like button. If you're wanting to get a small notification when chapter 5 and 6 go up, which I'm going to try and get those chapters up very soon. I've had a pretty busy week, so I'm not sure how soon, but I want to have this game knocked out and these walkthroughs knocked out by the end of the week. So if you want a small notification, click the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. And again, thanks for tuning in. This has been Keish from Ohnorobo, and we'll see you next video.